Yo, if you haven't seen, I organized my room video or my roommate moved out video. You need to watch those first. Do it. It'll make a lot of sense. I'm just cause hey, it's 420. It's 420. Anyway, so basically, you're gonna want to watch those. Basically, my roommate, if you don't want to watch them, but you want a quick backstory, my first roommate moved out on the 17th of September, and then my second roommate was supposed to move in on February 23rd at 4 p.m. Okay? I had the room to myself for 157 days, 23 hours, and 13 minutes. I received a notification that she's moving in 1 day and 45 minutes. Okay? That's when I said, I don't have a room to myself anymore. I found out, I didn't find out. Basically, my roommate, I haven't given her a name yet, but she's from, an Asian country. I mean, I know the country, but I don't want to reveal too much personal information to you. But yeah, she's from an Asian country. She moved in on Tuesday. Is that even right? That feels weird. I feel like she moved in later than that. Or was I just really impatient? Oh, okay. So, yeah, she moved in on that day. But I literally did not meet my roommate until, the 28th. So she moved in, she was supposed to move in on the 23rd. She moved in on the 26th. And I met her on the 28th. Okay? Yeah. Because I had a meeting, and from where my meeting was, it'd be so my computer screen's right here. So it'd be if that was a window, I can see my room, and I left it at a weird, level. Because I knew that if anybody walks into the room, they're gonna be why? Why? But I honestly, gosh, I just wanted to know if I had a roommate. So then I also left a sticky note on my door that was intentionally folded in to the door, and so when I saw that my curtain had been moved, I don't know if it had been moved up or down, but I had basically I wrote my name on the window in sticky notes, and so I could tell that it was not the letter that I left it. So I messaged my next door roommate. I was like, yo, are you in your room? And she's like, no, but my roommate is. And I was like, can you have them go to my room and check to see if the sticky note is entirely visible, the whole sticky note. Right? And she's like, yeah, it is. And I was like, thanks, I have my roommate moved in. So I quickly hurried up and got done with this meeting and whatnot. I texted that before I got to the meeting because I can see it from a different location. I can see my room. So I went to the meeting. I was like, yeah, my roommate moved in, and I'm so excited. And she's like, all right, well, I'll hurry it up and whatnot. I mean, you're a pretty good student, so because I got on academic probation because I was an idiot. But So now, like I was basically on academic probation. That was pretty fun. Honestly, it was. It was pretty chill. Like that semester went by like so fast. What was I saying? Oh, for the 157 days, basically, my high school, our school lasts 172 days. So, basically, my school year would have been like over by the time I finally got a roommate, you know? It just was high school, you know? No. Sorry, I saw that I had 269 now, because I deleted one. What? Well, if that doesn't look like spam, then I don't know what does. Alright, so basically, you know how sometimes if you log in from, like, your friend's phone or something, like, on Google, it'll be like, hey, like, is this you? Like, it's basically that. Only, literally, like, the subject matter is usually, like, security alert. And then whatever your, like, app thing is. Well, my app thing is wrong. Gmail is spelled wrong. They have my wrong name. Basically, my name, my first name, and then my, oh my god, this was like a literally 20-minute long video because I kept getting distracted. Basically, it looks like scam. Okay, I'm done with that. Delete forever. Alright. So, let's get on to this. One second. F you, Alexa Frick. Don't send me the shit again. Okay, I won't. I didn't even send you shit, so. That's a great email. Alright, we're just gonna close out of our spam. Okay? Basically, you're gonna also want to look up polar vortex, okay? That will so help you out. If you do not know what a polar vortex is, you need to know what a polar vortex is, okay? As a matter of fact, for all you people on mobile who don't want to look it up, I will look it up for you. Okay. Okay. A polar vortex is a low-pressure area, a wide expanse of swirling cold air that is parked in the polar regions. During the winter, the polar vortex of the North Pole expands, sending cold air southward. This happens fairly regularly and is associated with outbreaks of cold temperatures in the United States. Okay? We had a slow-moving polar vortex. It canceled our meteorology class. Okay. Okay. Straight up. So basically, there was I don't even know how many days. I think there was like 2 days where we didn't have school, and then there was a day where we had okay, so Tuesday was canceled, so we had class Monday. And literally in meteorology, they're like, listen, we're gonna be canceled tomorrow. And And at that point, like, we're like, because we knew for sure Wednesday was canceled. We knew that for sure. Like, they already closed for Wednesday. But we're sitting in our food place, literally at like 7 o'clock at night. We get literally the notification, and our food plate's like, yes, we will be open. We'll be serving hot chocolate. The storm is moving faster, and we're like thinking, God, because most of us didn't like our Wednesday classes. And as it was gonna be like coming through at whatever time. Oh, I keep forgetting to mention. Okay, so at this point, did I mention that my roommate moved on Tuesday, but I didn't see her until Thursday. So we had spring break. I stayed until like Saturday at school. I had requested to stay longer. Basically, we lived in a tiny ass home. It sucked. Everybody fought all the time because everybody was on top of each other's toes. I, not wanting to be in that situation, I requested that I stay on campus. But then I would come home, but then like, if I need to, I can get out and go back home to my dorm. But yeah, so I had basically done that, but my mom was like, no, you need to come home, and I was like, all right, fine, I'll come home. So I came home literally 3 days early. Literally got into a fight with my family that night and whatnot. Doesn't really matter now. I don't even remember over what. But when I came back, it only got weirder from there. Because like I said, we have school on Monday. Actually, a lot of people skip school on Monday. Because people were like, I'm going to skip school on Monday and Tuesday. And then, because Wednesday was like, for sure, we're like canceled, whatnot. And then Thursday, when it was going to like roll through, Thursday might have been canceled. Right? So I come to school on Sunday, because I usually have hockey on Sundays, right? So I literally arrive on campus, go to my dorm, nothing's touched my room. Like, I later found out that she had a boyfriend, so I'm like, okay, she must be staying at his place literally all the time. I don't even know what I've told you guys, because I've like tried to tell the story like 7 times. But like I said, I keep having to re-record it. It was gross, but it's just a mixture of root beer and all the junk that I ate today for food. But focus. Basically, it's Monday, the day before the polar vortex is supposed to hit. The window is open. I'm gonna see if I can look up what the weather was. Basically, I had, that seems like the wrong week. I had basically sorry, I'm getting distracted. Like, I'm very confused. Very confused. Like, what day did this polar vortex happen? It was definitely not January, because my roommate, I could swear, was moved in. No, fuck. No, it was just a very cold week. There was like a week where we got down to the 30s, like negative 30s or something like that. Ugh! So frustrating. But anyway, so we didn't have a polar vortex. But still. I don't remember why. But still, it was like -30 outside. And literally, that biatch had the window wide open. It had also rained like the night before. It got really cold. And literally, it had frozen. So the window was froze open during this very cold week. I just need 1 second. Because I'm trying to figure out in my head. Or was it the week that she moved in? No, that's too high. Never mind, I was looking at Celsius. Celsius makes a little bit different. Alright, so literally on the day that I came back to campus, it was 7 degrees. It was 7 degrees. And then the next day it was like 30. So like it was kind of warm enough to melt, but like not really. And then, yeah, we got down. But anyway, moving on. It got cold. I was cold. Our window was frozen open. And I actually had came back literally at like 1 a.m. The front desk was closed. Came back, opened my door, because I was on the phone with my mom, because that's what I do when I walk across campus. And I was like, I gotta go, something's wrong with the window. Because it literally looked like it was broken. No, I get in there and I'm like, okay, it looks like a curtain's broken. Like, okay. I don't know what's going on in our room, okay? But I literally like messaged my friend because she was like gonna pull an all-nighter. I'm like, listen, I honestly do not care. Like, can I just stay in your room? And she's like, yeah, sure, that's fine. So I packed her suitcase, walked my happy ass across campus, slept on her floor, woke up, this had to have been a Wednesday, or literally was it that night? Cause I accidentally slept. Yeah, no. I'm sorry, Dad, that you're finding out about this right now. But basically, it had to have been that it was a Monday that I went to that friend's. Well, more like a Tuesday. Tuesday at 2 a.m. I went and slept on that girl's floor. Because I vividly remember getting over to my other friend's dorm all the way back across campus, but still on like the opposite side of campus from mine. Basically, I went like this to one dorm and then came back like this, and my dorm's over here, to a different dorm. Maybe it's a week later. Listen, okay. As I'm remembering the story, let's keep getting. I went and stayed at my friend's dorm on Monday night, as in the second friend. I woke up. I went to get food. I came back, and I had ate so much food that I had fallen back asleep. Slept through literally 2 classes. Made it to my Tuesday meeting. Never missed a single one. I was the only one that never missed a meeting. Well, in theory, I missed one. In theory. But I only need like 12 to like get an A in the class. And it was like 12 and above, right? But I was already at 13. So I could have done the perfect 14, but my person had gotten cancer. So she's like, I can't do this. I need you to meet with this person. I'm like, basically, I have my mom take care of emails when I don't feel like talking to people. And in that moment, I loved this teacher, but I didn't like the replacement teacher. So I was like, Velvet, I need you to go do me a favor. And she's like, what? I'm like, I need you to go read my email from Mrs. And she's like, okay. And she's like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. I could not understand this teacher. I failed this teacher's class and had to retake the same class because I couldn't understand the teacher. But I had to take the teacher. I was being forced to take it with this teacher, and I could not switch it with this teacher. Yeah. It was a whole thing. So that was one of the yeah, literally it was the reason I had to be on academic probation, was because of that class. Yeah. That's why. And I was like, Velvet, I've done the math. All I have to do is I turned in the midterm paper at midterm. I turned it a week early. I'm like, I've already turned in the final paper. It's literally not due for 2 weeks. And all I have to do is attend 12 or more meetings. I'm at 13. Do I have to go to this meeting? She's like, no. And so she messaged that teacher. It was like, and then my like meeting teacher, not like the placement meeting teacher, was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry that the cancer's back, like, but like Alexa's already at 13 meetings. Does she have to go to the 14th even though all she has to do is have 12 and she gets an A? And she's like, well, I mean, no, I'm not too concerned. Like, honestly, it's just in place for like the kids who can't like come to meetings or whatnot. And I'm like, oh yeah. So basically, yeah, I never missed a meeting except for when I obviously had to, because I could not understand the teacher. I don't even remember what word it was, but it started with like a P, and I like started screaming that at my mom. And she's like, listen, no offense to you, Mom, I'm gonna tell them exactly what you told me. She's like, listen, I can't fucking understand you fucking speak English, you fucking bitch. I can't understand when you mumble. I'm like, that's how I am in class, okay? She was trying to say that word. She's like, well, what word is it supposed to be? And I told her the word. She's like, those words are nowhere near each other. And I was like, my point exactly. And at that point, my mom basically got like involved and was like, listen, Alexa literally cannot understand what the teacher's saying. She's not lying. She's a girl who was raised in a white-only town, basically. Like, that's a whole other thing. So when I found out I had an international student for a roommate, I was gonna lose it. I love how it just turned into a rant. Okay, we're gonna do this. Basically, my roommate this is the fun part. All my friends had moved out, and I basically had helped them all, and they had basically all left. I went back to my room shortly before my dad arrived to all my stuff was on the opposite side of the room, and I was like, I know where I left it. Basically, my roommate, this was like the final straw. My roommate had moved everything over to my side, and to her side. Right? Of mine, moved all of her stuff out of the room, then checked out with my side because her side had so much damage. It wasn't even funny. We'll get into like all the details about damages because I keep getting distracted and I'm tired and I want to go bed, and I'm gonna let you guys literally have fun, do whatever you want, have a great day. Basically, how I ended it off is because of this YouTube channel, I was able to be like, listen, no, this is my side of the room. I have literally videos, photographs, screenshots. I have witnesses. I can call people and they can be like, yeah, her room is to the left, not to the right. Sorry this video is so long. I'm gonna refilm it, maybe. If you guys want a scripted version where I can be like, this is what happened, big giant list, because I can make a script and I can list every single thing that happened. Because basically what kept happening is that whole last semester, because I was on academic probation, I was basically just like kind of living in the moment because I was not sure I was going to be able to come back. So I really did not care about like stuff that wasn't important, like dates, what day this was. I was like a freaking zombie going around campus, okay? I wake up, I'll be like, alright, it's Monday, because I'll look at my phone, I'll be like, let's go. So yeah, bye guys.